All right, champs, my top 8, and I think a lot of you are making these mistakes, top 8 serve mistakes. I'm going to take you through this video quickly. Watch this video, check out how you can fix it. I know for a fact this video will help you. If you go through the whole video all the way to the end, there's something in your serve that you need to fix, and I'm going to show you what it is. The first one is, might be a beginner one, but you're using the forehand grip, and maybe not even the forehand grip, but even Eastern, it's too flat. It's not going to help your serve. You're going to open up your racket at the back and the ball's going to go all over the place. You're never going to get enough power or spin. So if your serve looks something like this, change your grip to bevel number 2 at least. This is going to help you to keep your strings closed on the preparation. It's going to help you keep your racket on edge. It's going to help you to get a lot of snap. All right, so it will look a bit more like this. One more. Let's move on. Tip number 2. One of the problems many players have is they don't realize it, but number 1, they're not stretching up their left arm, but more importantly is when they serve, they pull down their left arm. When you pull down your left arm, your head comes down and the ball will go down. So be careful. Make sure you're not doing this. Okay. Look at my left arm coming down way too soon. It just pulls down everything. I'm overdoing it so you can see the problem, okay? Now the correct way, notice how I'm stretching up my left arm, keeping the stretch for longer than you feel like you should. Stretch. It's also going to give you a lot of rhythm. Stretch. Keep. Let's move on. As you're moving on in the levels with your serve, a lot of players don't realize they are not getting enough power because they're not getting weight on their back leg. So they end up just serving like this. So they're serving all the weights going to the front leg. It's also going to cause you to rush it. And if all my weight's on the front leg, the ball will also go down and anything can happen, okay? Again, you're going to get a lot more rhythm, especially power, if you feel the trophy, if you feel like you're putting weight on the back leg before you're hitting it. Down. Look at my back leg. Down. One more. Putting weight on the back leg. Next one. The next thing that's limiting your power especially, and maybe even your accuracy, is be careful. And a lot of players do this because they're trying to get more kick. Look at my feet. They end up going way too side on, okay? If your stance is too side on, you are blocking yourself and you can't really get power through the ball, okay? You might get a little bit of kick, but you don't need to stand this far sideways to get kick, okay? You're going to lose a lot of power, especially on the first serve. I'm getting them in, by the way, interesting. But I'm stuck and you're hitting around the ball, okay? So what you want to do is, there's no perfect way. I like to have my back toe more or less in the middle of my front foot or towards the end of my front shoe, okay? So now there's space for me to actually swing through the serve. It will look more like this. So now it's a lot more comfortable to get my hip through the ball. It's a lot more natural, and so make sure you don't go too side on. It's not beneficial. As long as your feet is correct, your hips are already sideways, so you don't have to go more. Your hips are already sideways, so there's enough swing, there's enough space for you to still get power out of the hips. Got this one that's limiting your serve. Even if you have the correct grip, some players have the correct grip, but their wrist is so tight, so you're limiting power, slice, spin, snap, okay? So it will look like this. Okay, I'm not letting the racket do the work because my wrist is blocking it. And many players do that because they try and guide the ball in, okay? Want you to get the feeling of this loose wrist, especially on top. Let the racket do the work and loose wrist. Get a lot more snap, better timing. Also going to help you with all the kinds of slices, kicks, power, it's going to help you with everything. Relax your wrist. Check out this common mistake that most of you are probably making if you're struggling with accuracy. The body naturally, when you serve, the body naturally wants to fall to the left. Okay, so players don't realize it, but they serve and then they do that. Okay, they might get lucky with timing, but falling to the left because the body naturally wants to do that. Okay, what's going to help you so much is if you land on your left leg and you are able to keep your balance. If you fall anywhere, rather fall a bit to the right. Okay, so I'm landing on my left, balance. Okay, no, I'm not falling to the left at all, and through. Okay, one more on my left, balance. If I take that last step, it's forward or to the right, but I'm never falling to the left. Very, very important one, especially under pressure, especially in a match. Be careful not to rush your serve. Players end up rushing their serve when they're under pressure and they're trying to get it in. What that does is takes away all your timing, all your rhythm. Okay, there's a lot of ways to fix it. One way is you can count 1, 2, 3, slow down your swing, 1, 2, 3, or you could just have the feeling of putting weight on the back leg and then going forward. I like the second one, so weight on the back leg and then forward. Okay, weight on the back leg, then forward. That's going to give you a lot more timing and rhythm. Weight, boom, and last one, weight, boom. All right, don't rush your serve, take your time, especially under pressure. Subscribe, like, show a friend. Thank you for your support. Comment what else you need help with. Check out these 8 tips, my top 8. I know for a fact your serve will be better if you implement those. If you think that you have all those tips in place but you need more power, guys, you have to check out this video.